Welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us, and welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, on the internet at RSN YouTube, Facebook.com/Region Sports, and RegionSports.com. We come to you today from beautiful Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, as Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. I'm Jack Thiel. I'll be calling all the play-by-play action today as we have a great game, final day of pool play here on what it should be one beautiful Tuesday evening. So first, it's going to be Frontenac All-Stars from Kansas. They'll be your away team, and then the home team will be the Florence Navy All-Stars, making their way all the way from Florence, Alabama. Here's how Frontenac will line up in the batting order. Leading things off will be Elijah Weimer. Batting second will be Bobby Nelson. Batting third is going to be Carson Mitchell. Batting fourth is going to be Gannon Harina. Batting fifth will be Walker Stipp. Batting sixth will be Clay Cornell. Batting seventh will be Quinn Turlip. Batting eighth will be William Smith. Batting ninth will be Stanson Lilich. And batting 10th will be Caden Schaefer. And that's how the Frontenac All-Stars will be batting in today's game. And for the Florence Navy All-Stars, here's how they're going to line up on the field today. In left field, it's going to be Grant Zackkamp. In center field, it's going to be Bentley Green. And right field will be Cole Richardson. At third base, will be Aiden Hale, At shortstop, it's going to be Eli Van Diver. At second base, Owen Jenkins. At first base, Alex Elliott. Behind the plate will be Grayson Davis, and your pitcher for the Florence Navy All-Stars will be Brandon Jacquez. So some final warm-up tosses here. Both teams getting set, as we have a lot of pivotal games here on the Region Sports Network. A lot of teams will find out if they're going to be in the World Series bracket or the Ironman bracket. We got Zach Snelly on the camera, Mike Dewan producing today's game as we're set to get going here as Elijah Weimer will be the leadoff hitter. First pitch, Weimer takes low for ball one. A 1-0. And a fastball down the middle from the right-hander, sporting number 99, Brandon Jacquez. 1-1. Just over the head of Weimer. The count now moves 2-1. Wears number 99, but does not have the hairstyle of Rick Vaughn. As here's a 2-1. And a high swing and a miss. He might not have the hair, but he definitely has the fastball of him. The count now even at 2. Squeeze sets himself on the mound. Here's a 2-2. That one on the ground, a slow lord. Jacquez right there, gloves it, throws it. The stretch by the first baseman in time for out number 1.
Now batting number 17, Bobby Nelson.
So a good way to start the game for Jacquez on the mound. The Frontenac All-Stars are coached by Caleb Turlip, Fred Lilich, and T.J. Bourne. As the Florence Navy All-Stars are coached by Chad Jenkins, Ben Sams, Justin Clemens, and Sean Elliott. As there's a swing and a miss, Bobby Nelson the batter. Oh, 1 and a swing and a miss. Counting now quickly turns 0-2. Gets his sign, the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 2 quick outs for Jacquez on the mound, including that swing and a miss right there. Carson Mitchell, the batter now. That first pitch catches the outside corner for a called strike. A 1-1 count. Swing and a miss, low pitch right there from the arm of Jaquez. The count quickly turns 0-2 for number 99 on the mound. Gets his sign, the delivery, the 0-2. Called. Strike three, paints it on the outside corner. And it's a 1-2-3 inning, including 2 strikeouts from Braden Jaquez on the mound. We'll head to the bottom of the first for Florence Navy's first at-bat as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here for Florence Navy's All-Stars first at-bat. Of course, this week's coverage presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, Indiana. It's the one-stop store for all your pets' needs. And, of course, beautiful Station 21. They're not open yet, but it's one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, they're open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. So the first pitch from the arm of number 17, Bobby Nelson. Just misses outside for ball one. That one will be dropped for a base hit. And that's going to be a leadoff double for number 7, Alex Elliott.
Now batting number 99, Braden Jaquez.
So the pitcher now, Braden Jaquez, the batter. Here's how Florence will line up as Alex Elliott had that double. Braden Jaquez, your batter now. Batting third, Bentley Green. Batting fourth, Grayson Davis. Batting fifth, Aiden Hill. Batting sixth will be Lane Clemens. Bunt shown, but he pulls it back. Gets past the catcher. Elliott's going to go to third, and he will be safe. So already our runner standing at third. Nobody out. Lane Clemens batting sixth. Grant Zachkamp seventh. You have Eli Van Diver eighth. Cole Richardson batting ninth. And Owen Jenkins batting 10th. As that 1-0 from Bobby Nelson. Clips the outside part of the zone. One. Jaquez lines that into right field. That will be caught. Elliott will tag. The throw at home. Not in time. And the Florence Navy All-Stars take an early 1-0 lead. An RBI sac fly from the pitcher himself, Braden Jaquez. That one hit in the left and caught on the knee right there. Quinn Turlop on the play for out number 2.
Now batting number 19, Grayson Davis.
A called strike right there on number 19. Grayson Davis batting in the 4-hole, playing catcher today to 0-1. And Davis takes high for ball 1. So the Frontenac All-Stars, you have Quinn Turlop in left field. You'll have Gannon Harina in center. In right field, it's going to be Clay Cornell. That one inside near the hands. David has to do a little dance to get out of the way to count down moves. 2-1. At third base will be Walker Stipp. At shortstop will be William Smith. At second base will be Dylan Lillich. Is that one slow roller to shortstop? The glove, the hard throw. Got him. Will Smith on the play. A nice stretch right there by Carson Mitchell at first to get out of the inning, but not before the Florence Navy All-Stars take the lead. We'll head to the top of the second as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here as the score is 1-0, the Florence Navy All-Stars lead. Both of these teams part of the Batman pool. The Florence Navy All-Stars have essentially clinched their spot in the World Series bracket. The real question is what their seeding will be. So we found out when teams are the same record, it goes with runs against. For the Florence Navy All-Stars, they've only given up 1 run in this entire pool play. So the team from Alabama looking at a high seeding as of now. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike. Gannon Harina, the batter. Harina will foul that one off the end of bat. For the Frontenac All-Stars, they're 0-2 on this pool play, so they'll essentially be in the Ironman bracket, which is 13 through 24 of the teams that did not make the World Series side. 0-2. Called. Strike 3. Hits the lower half of the zone. Another backwards K on the day. Strikeout number 3 for Braden. Jaquiz on the mound. Be Walker Stipp now. And a swing and a miss right there for strike 1. Some teams have already clinched their spot in the World Series bracket. The Crown Point Red Bulldogs went 3-0 in pool play. This is the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Scored 7 runs in those 3 games and only allowed 2. Seems like the Altamont All-Stars will clinch their spot as well. They come into today's game 2-0, outscoring their opponents 20-2. As here's the 0-2. Stipp takes that away for ball 1. A full slate of games on tap for you here on this beautiful Tuesday. Both on the major and the A field here at Jerry Ross Park. As here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 4 for number 99.
Clay Cornell.
So Clay Cornell now the batter. So right now on field major we have Waite Park Blue and Cherville Red. First pitch. Inside. Near the feet. Just misses for ball 1. That one fouled away. It's going to roll on that right side. Clay Cornell, the batter, at 12:15, or should I say 12:30 here on the A field. We have the Altamont All-Stars against the West Lynn Lions. 2:45 here on the A field to be Eau Claire Orange and West Boca All-Stars. And at 5 o'clock will be Winchester against the Aussie Drop Bears. 1-1. Cornell gets a hold of that one on the ground. Chopper to the shortstop. Gloves it, throws it in time for out number 3. Eli Van Diver on the play right there. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Braden Jaquiz on the mound. So we'll head to the bottom half of the second inning as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here in the bottom of the second, thank you all for making us a part of your morning. Jack Theo with the play-by-play, Zach Sinelli on the camera, Mike Dewan producing today's game. It's a loaded day for Region Sports, and I'll let you know why after this first pitch. As there's a called strike, so we have the Cal Ripken World Series, which we're here right now, and at Set 'em Up in Griffith, Indiana, we have our pigskin party where we talk to all the region high school football teams ahead of the season opener, which is next Friday, I believe. So it's going to be a busy day for Region Sports, and you can always view all that content reviewing the games here today. I know Dewan will be making his way over in Griffith. As that one misses, the count now 2-1. Our amazing team doing both things today, moving around here and going from Crown Point to Griffith. That's going to be a loaded day, though. That one inside the hands, and hitter there backs away for ball 3. Aiden Hale now. Hale, the batter, number 13. He'll take that one low for ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Hale, and now it'll be Lane Clemens.
Number 15, Lane Clemens.
Clemens, your extra hitter in today's lineup. For Lane Clemens, he enjoys pizza, steak, and wings. His favorite shows are Sports Center and Big City Greens. He loves Morgan Wallen as he lines that one past the third baseman for a base hit. And just like what Morgan Wallen has now, Lane Clemens has a hit. Got a laugh out of you, Dewan. 2 runners on, nobody out. Grant Sackham now the batter. And Sackham swings and misses at the first pitch. It's 10 a.m. We got to have some fun here. Come on. 0-1. Inside on the hands near Sackham. Ball 2, but the runner's going to go to third. Heads up base running, and now Clemens is going to go to second. Florence catches Nelson sleeping on the mound, and now 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. And Sackham stays alive, fouls that one off. For Sackham, his favorite professional team, the Atlanta Braves. He'd love to meet Ken Griffey Jr., the 1-2. Sackham on the ground. That's going to trail foul on the left side. He loves watching pro and college football. He's from Alabama. It'd be very hard to see him not being a Crimson Tide fan. One, 2. And Sackham takes that low. I guess I would enjoy watching college football if I was a fan of Alabama. One of his hidden talents is he can freestyle rap. All right. Might need to hear these bars as the 2-2 line to the left side and foul. That is the first time I've seen any of these kids say they can rap. So, as here's the 2-2. Zach Camp takes near his feet for ball 3, so now the count is full. Eli Van Diver stands on deck. First base is open, but there's runners on third and second. And a swing and a miss. Zach Camp goes down for the first out in the inning.
Now batting number 9, Eli Vandiver.
Eli Van Diver now. He also likes Morgan Wallen. Favorite professional athlete as he takes a called strike. Nolan Arenado, Harrison Bader, and Tommy Edmond. So 2 of 3 from the St. Louis Cardinals. 3 of 3 if you go back to last year. 0-1. That one lined right to the first baseman and caught. Grayson Mitchell on the play right there. Holds the runners at their bases. And Nelson is 1 out away from getting out of this inning.
Richardson.
So Cole Richardson now in right field. Richardson takes the first pitch outside. Favorite professional athlete, John Moran, enjoys watching the Atlanta Braves as well. His favorite music comes from Eminem. 1-0. That one lined up the middle and through for a base hit. One will score. Clemens will jog in the third. And Florence Navy adds a run to their total. It's an RBI single from the bat of number 17, Cole Richardson.
Number 10, Owen Jenkins.
So now the 10 header, Owen Jenkins, as runners staying down the corner with 2 outs. Shows bunt, pulls it back, gets past the catcher. Clemens will stay at third, but that will allow Richardson to advance at second. Four-hitter Jenkins, he enjoys Polo G. His favorite historical person would be Jackie Robinson. Enjoys watching Jazz Chisholm, Olda Jr., and loves the Buffalo Bills as he takes a call. Strike to count now, moves 1-1. That one's lined and right to the shortstop there. Or I should say, William Smith on the play for Frontenac.
31 pitches for Bobby Nelson.
And Florence leads 2-0. So we'll head to the top of the third as you're watching 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here, as we've played 2 innings so far in the top of the third, as you're viewing the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus. Open 7 days a week. Check them out on the web at PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point, as well as Station 21. If you're in Crown Point to watch the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments. Station 21, American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just 1 short minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Eat, drink, and relax. And, of course, after today's game, we'll name our Crowd Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the game, our Proud Union Home Play of the game, and our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player. The game, Jack Thiel here, Zach Zanelli on camera, Mike DeWan producing today's game. Bunt shown, pulled back. It's called a strike. Braden Jaques on the mound still. He has dealt 4 strikeouts through 2 innings of work. 0-1. That one's low and gets past the catcher. Quinn Turlip is the batter for Frontenac, the left fielder, wearing number 7. For Turlip, as the 1-1 is high for ball 2. He loves watching the SEC network. Interesting how, Kansas, they're not in the SEC, they're in the Big 12. As the 2-1, Turlip, swing and a miss, the count moves 2-2. Loves the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes, so being able to celebrate those Super Bowl champs as the NFL season, it's already started. As Turlip fouls away to 2-2, we had the Hall of Fame preseason game take place last Thursday between the Browns and the Jets, so there will be football every week now until the Super Bowl. So we got a couple let's go in here in the press box. So here in, Northwest Indiana, a bunch of Colts and Bears fans, but as we have all these teams across, the country, it's interesting to see who they'll be rooting for this fall. That one lined to third and past the mitt for a base hit. So a leadoff single right there from the bat of Quinn Turlip.
Will Smith.
So Will Smith now. Not the one from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Blown away, throw back the first. Might have ricocheted off of the chest neck area of the first baseman. Seems to be all right. But for Will Smith, he didn't even put anything for his favorite TV show. I wonder if he's ever seen the show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So count 1-0. Jaques at 28 pitches so far. The 1-0. Smith shows bunt. Ricochets off the home plate umpire. And the pitch count will be interesting to see here because with Florence being able to have that spot in the World Series bracket, Jaques may be one of their standout pitchers. And, with the required days of rest and the amount of pitches you throw, that could come into a play. And how much he throws here. Bunt shown, and that's going to go straight back near the netting here to count now. Still a 1-2. Smith in the 8-hole today for the Frontenac All-Stars. One, two. That one fouled away, so Smith able to stay alive. And of course, a big thank you to all our viewers watching or listening to today's game. That 1-2 called. Strike 3. Number 5 for Jaques on the mound. And that's the first out of the inning. First pitch. Willich takes high for ball 1. An aggressive lead right there by Turlip at first base. Willich takes away. But it's going to clip the zone for a called strike. If he can meet anybody, he'd love to meet Johnny Bench. But his favorite professional athlete right now is Salvador Perez. Misses away, count turns 2-1. His other sports are football, basketball, and competitive dancing. He enjoys country music. As the 2-1. Fouled away to count now moves 2-2. His superstition is that he always wears his baseball bat cross necklace. So 2-2. as Florence leads 2-0. Jake Quees has dealt on the mound so far, looking for strikeout number 6. And he got it. Out number 2 here in the third. So 6 strikeouts now. Caden Schaefer, the batter. Takes a look at his third base coach. And now a visit here. We talked about the pitch count, and that might be the case here. So that will be the end of the day for Braden J. Quees, and I don't know if it gets as good as you can pitch in 2 2/3 right there with 6 strikeouts and no runs given up. So we're going to take a quick break and be right back, and we'll let you know who the new pitcher is for the Florence Navy All-Stars. As you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Shortstop change. Good, thank you. Back here, we have a pitching change on the mound. It's going to be for the Florence Navy All-Stars, number 9, Eli Van Diver. He's going to be your new pitcher, and for Braden J. Quees, he'll just go to shortstop. So a simple pitcher shortstop substitution there. We've seen some interesting ones where when a pitcher is taken out, we've had teams who do 7, like defensive substitutions, and we have one here where we only do 1 or 2 defensive substitutions. And when you have a tournament like this and some of the best youth baseball players in the country, there's a pipeline through both of these great states. And for Kansas, they've had a couple of great MLB players that are playing right now and that have played over the years. So Caden Schaefer, the batter. And Schaefer takes away 4-1. Now, we did this yesterday where we talked about players that were born in the state. People thought maybe if they were moved there for high school or college that it counts, but these are players from the state where they were born. The one on, we're going to go with Kansas first. You have Joey Wentz. Of course, you have Jason Adam, John Means, Garrett Clevenger, Jacob Stallings, Derek Norris. As here's the 1-1. Schaefer takes that away. 4-2. Andy LaRoche. I believe that's related to Adam LaRoche, ex-White Sox player. Had to throw that one in there. Brian Dunsing. The 2-1. That one's away. Gets past the catcher. That will allow Turlup to advance to second safely. So the count turns 3-1. If we go down, more in the list, and also if I'm missing anybody, please let us know in our Facebook or YouTube chats. Bill Russell, one of the guys who played for the LA Dodgers. We were informed by that yesterday as a 3-1 misses. 4-4. So Caden Schaefer works a 2-out walk, and the lineup card will turn over for Elijah Weimer. And don't forget, and don't think I forgot about you, Alabama. We'll go over to MLB players from the Alabama area in the next inning, or the next half inning, I should say. During the opening ceremony, we talked about how some of these kids may get that opportunity to play at the professional ranks. we've seen so many great players over the years have those amazing youth baseball stories. There's a called strike as Eli Van Diver, remember, is your new pitcher, came in for Braden Jaques. Can't really do much better than what that 99 right-hander did. 0-1. That one's lifted in the infield, and Jaques goes to a knee and makes the grab for out number 3. So it's a scoreless third on the mound for the Florence Navy All-Stars. We'll go to the bottom half of the third as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series in beautiful Crown Point, Indiana. The festivities started here Friday night with the opening ceremony and skills challenge. On Saturday, things got a little bit interesting just due to the weather. On Sunday, we had to play a lot of games, and then yesterday, we finally got to play a normal scheduled slate, and on a beautiful Tuesday here, that seems to be the case as well. So that first pitch to Elliott is called a strike. Elliott doubled and scored back in the first inning. Bobby Nelson still on the mound at 32 pitches. Misses high with that one. The count now moves 1-1. And talked about MLB players from Kansas. We'll talk to you about some Alabama ones as that's blown away for ball 2. You got one of the young phenoms, a lot of young phenoms actually. This is a pretty loaded list if I've ever seen one. 2-1 bounces, 3-1 is the count. You have Gunnar Henderson, one of the young players for the Baltimore Orioles, who are one of the best teams in the MLB. You got Graham Ashcraft, who's one of the young pitchers on the Cincinnati Reds. 3-1, and that misses away for ball 4. So leadoff walk for Alex Elliott. You've also got Kyle Wright, pitcher for the Atlanta Braves. Another young pitcher in Casey Mize for the Detroit Tigers. You got Matt Foster, an ex-White Sox pitcher. David Dahl, Matt Peacock. I know my cameraman Zach Zanelli liked this one. Tim Anderson, the White Sox shortstop from Tuscaloosa. And you got Clay Holmes, a closer for the New York Yankees. Shows bunt. Jaques pulls it back. Call. Strike a throw to second. Elliott thought about it, but he went back. You have Spencer Turnbull. I mean, this list goes down and down. Could have said he was a White Sox player last week. Kendall Graveman from Alabama, but now on the Houston Astros once more. As here's the 0-1. That one's lined in the center field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. And Elliott will slide in the second safely. So Braden Jaques continues his hot game here today. He had an RBI sac fly back in the first inning, and now he has a single here. So Bentley Green, the batter, wearing 00. Visit on the mound now. So we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Frontenac All-Stars. So we're going to go to a quick break and be right back and let you know who that new pitcher is alongside the defensive substitutions as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just one block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
New pitcher in the game for the Frontenac All-Stars will be number 6, Walker Stipp. And he'll face Bentley Green. Green on the day. 0 for 1. Number 00. 1-0. Green lifts that one shallow center. It's going to be caught. A nice play right there made by Gannon Horina for out number 1. So we keep going down the list of MLB players from Alabama. We got Corey Kluber, the next White Sox again, David Robertson. So we keep going down. Matt Cain, who threw a perfect game with the San Francisco Giants. And that first pitch misses low and away for Grayson Davis. And the runner goes to third, and the runner goes to second. So just like that, 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out for the catcher. A low and away to count now, 2-0. Man, this is, I think, the White Sox, like Alabama players, because here's 2 former ones, Jake Peavy and Alex Rios. And you really got to flip back the years for those players on the White Sox. 2-0. Low and away to count now, 3-0. Keep going down the list. Juan Pierre. But it just shows you how strong the pipeline is in the great state of Alabama for baseball players. And the 3-0 pitch call, the strike. I'm going to keep going down the list and see what else we got. Oh, I forgot probably one of the most famous ones. As here's the 3-1. That one's lined right to the second baseman, off the ground and past the mitt. Elliott will score, and almost a play at home, but the runner held at third, and that will allow Davis to advance to second safely, and the score now 3-0.
Now batting number 13, Aiden Hale.
So one of those guys from Alabama we were talking about, Bo Jackson. Aiden Hale takes that one away. A good stop made behind the plate by Elijah Weimer. Ozzie Smith, another one of the great shortstops for the St. Louis Cardinals, a Hall of Famer. 1-0, and Hale will foul that one off. We keep going down this list until probably can't recognize any of these names, and kind of getting towards that area. But still, baseball is very present in the state of Alabama. As the 1-1, Hale takes away for ball 2. Ball gets past the catcher. Jaques slides in safely. So now the score goes 4-0. Davis advances the third. You know, in Alabama, you would expect everybody to think football first, just because of, obviously, the Alabama Crimson Tide, how much they've dominated college football over the years. The 2-1, and Hale fouls that straight back. Count now turns 2-2. For Aiden Hale, he would love to meet Jalen Hurts, as he's a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles. 2-2. And Hale takes away 4-3. So Walker stepping on the mound for the Frontenac All-Stars. One of Aiden Hill's favorite foods, gator tail, as he takes that one. And it's ball 4. So now runners on the corner. Hale makes his almost to second base. He pauses and goes back.
Now batting number 15, Lane Clemens.
So now he'll head back to first base. Runners on the corner for Lane Clemens. The man who loves Morgan Wallen. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Hale goes to second, and now runners in scoring position. Actually, he's going to have to go back. He stopped his motion, and you can't do that. You have to go in all one motion. You can't stop and go, so he'll head back to first. And Clemens passed the second baseman off of the runner, though. So Hale gets hit by the ball. That's going to be out number 2. And now Davis is going to have to stay at third. And Clemens will stand at first.
Now batting number 1, Grant Sackkamp.
That ball seemed, if it never made contact with Hale, would have got passed into the outfield for a hit, but a break there for the Frontenac All-Stars. As that's blown away, 4-1. Clemens makes a second, but there's 2 outs. Heads up play right there by the team from Kansas. A nice play by Elijah Weimer. No runs scored there as well. They made the tag in time for out number 3, but not before Florence is able to score 2 runs in that third inning. We'll head to the top of the 4th as you're watching 10U Cal Ripken Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals, and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here as a 10U Cal Ripken World Series, once again, is presented by Pet Supplies Plus. It's your one-stop store for all your pets' need. Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit Pet Supplies Plus /Crown Point. And if you're here to watch the Cal Ripken World Series, just in 6 minutes, one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill, will be open. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, they're open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. It's 1 minute away from the ballpark, and check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax. So Bobby Nelson, who was the starting pitcher for Frontenac, will lead things off. Seems like we're having a conversation with one of the coaches of Florence and our third base umpire. Unsure what that conversation could have been about. Nevertheless, here we go. Eli Van Diver remains on the mound for Florence. First pitch swing into the shortstop. Jaques the bullet to first base for out number 1.
Now batting number 13, Carson Mitchell.
And of course, after the game, we'll name our Corral Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game, our Proud Union Home Play of the Game, and our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the game. Carson Mitchell, a swing and a miss right there. 9 pitches so far for the right-hander on the mound. Came in for relief after Braden Jaques had himself a terrific start on the mound. 6 strikeouts in just 2 2/3. That one's on the ground, short rolled to the first baseman. Elliott will grab it and tag the first base bag for out number 2. So 2 quick outs for Van Diver.
Now batting number 55, Gannon Horina.
So Gannon Horina now. Florence has done a really good job limiting base runners, and their defense has played well as well. That one's lined to the left. It's got some air on it, but there's a man there, and that's the left fielder, Grant Sackkamp, on the catch for out number 3. So it's a quick 1, 2, 3 inning for Van Diver on the mound as we will go to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here once again, a big thank you for making us a part of your morning. And look, yesterday we did, baseball players from the States, and we got a lot of comments, and that's the case here again today. So I love the interactions. I'll go over some of them. So Jamarius Noel says Grant Taylor from Florence. He used to be a White Sox pitcher. That one's for you, Zach, another White Sox player. We got Bo Jackson's nephew, played football with Frontenac coach Fred Lilich. Wow. Hopefully he did not have to try to stop him. That first pitch, driven in center field and caught. Gannon Horina on the play for out number 1. Evan Taylor from Florence, Alabama, played for the Miami Marlins. And Josh Willingham is from the Florence, Alabama area as well. Once again, thank you for letting us know. Obviously, I am not an expert on Florence, Alabama, so if there's anything you want to inform me on, please do. That pitch misses outside. The pitcher now, Eli Van Diver, the batter. So a good job on the mound, keeping things scoreless. As he takes the first pitch, called a strike, clips the outside corner. Walker Stipp still on the mound for Frontenac. That one's lined in the center on the play to dive. Can't make the grab. Horena was there. And Van Diver on the slide. He got it. What a slide. The athletic ability by number 9 for a one-out double.
Now batting the southpaw, number 17, Cole Richardson.
So Cole Richardson now, as he might have hurt his finger on there. And that brings up an interesting point, as throughout this tournament we've seen a lot of kids have those Evo Shield, hand guard sliders for plays just like that, and he does have one in his back pocket. So obviously you can't bat with that. And, that's the thing that we've seen used a lot in the professional leagues, and it has transferred all the way down here in the youth baseball leagues. So Cole Richardson, an RBI single. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Stipp throws a called strike in the zone so far on today. The young man at 21 pitches. Came in for relief for Bobby Nelson, who now stands at shortstop. Here's the 0-1. And outside and away for ball one. One. High and away, the count now moves 2-1. And a 2-1 now, 3-1. On the other field, Waite Park Blue leads Cherville Red 6-2. As that's inside for ball four. An interesting team to watch there.
Now batting number 10, Owen Jenkins.
As Waite Park Blue and Cherville Red are 1-1. So the winner of that game will advance to the World Series bracket. Jenkins shows bunt but pulls it back in time for ball one. Shows bunt again, pulls it back. Ball gets past the catcher, and both runners will advance safely. So now 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. But Owen Jenkins, the second baseman, 0 for 1 on today. Florida Florence Navy All-Stars, they will be in the World Series bracket, but the fact that in pool play this team has only given up, as here's the 2-0. That one popped up in the air and caught by the second baseman. Almost a tag, but a nice throw from Stanson Lilich right there to hold the runner Van Diver at third for out number 2. But for the Florence Navy All-Stars, they've only given up 1 run in this entire pool play, including today's game. And mentioned earlier, like we learned, if teams have a tied record, it will come down to runs against. Ball gets past the catcher. Van Diver puts on the brakes, but there's going to be some trouble here. And now maybe a little bit of a pickle. Runner goes home. He's going to be safe. And a runner is safe at third. Aggressive base running by Florence leads to another run. It's 5-0. And you have Cole Richardson standing at third. This is away for ball 2. And you look at pool play, things get interesting because Altamont All-Stars, they have 2 runs against each other, and West Riley as well, but they're both 2-0. Crown Point Red, they're 3-0. 2 runs against as that misses away. Runner puts on the brakes, and it's going to go back to third and slide in safely. Bracket play will start tomorrow. (3-0), and Elliott takes for a called strike. Alex Elliott, the leadoff hitter. He led off the first inning with a double and scored, and he drew a walk in his second plate appearance. 3-1. Elliott fouls that off the end of the bat. So seeds 1 through 4 in the World Series bracket will have a bye. Those games will take place Thursday, so if you get that 1 through 4 seeding, you have yourself a day off. 3-1. And Elliott stays alive, fouls that one back. (3-2). And Elliott takes lone away for ball 4. So a second walk drawn by the first baseman. So Braden J. Quees now And for Jay Quees, he's making a strong case for our Crowell Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. The way he started on the mound, he already has himself an RBI and a single. He can add on to that RBI total here with a hit. As Jaquez takes that low, no throw to second, and Elliott there safely. So 2 runners in scoring position. The count turns 1-0. As Jaquez, tomahawk swing in left center. That will be caught. A nice running grab right there by Gannon Herrera to help his pitcher get out of the jam. We'll go to the top of the 5th as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Florence Navy still leads 5-0, trying to go undefeated in pool play. And if we were told if it's runs against the tiebreaker, right now Florence Navy would be your 1 seed, as they've only given up 1 run this entire pool play, including today's game. So Van Diver still your pitcher on the mound for Florence. For Frontenac, down to their final 6 outs as we're here in the 5th. This game has been moving along quite nicely. Hopefully the broadcaster's jinx does not come alive, but got a full slate of baseball and a beautiful sunny day. And the first pitch called strike on Walker's stip. Florence has done a good job controlling this game throughout. As here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss, so count now 0-2. But for Florence, you know, they've kept their foot on the gas pedal. They've scored in every inning so far. And the pitching has just been excellent so far, the combination of Brandon Jaquez and right now Eli Van Diver. 0-2. Swing and a miss. So Van Diver starts off the first inning with a strikeout. Clay Cornell now the batter for Frontenac. And takes that first pitch low, gets past the catcher for ball 1, Cornell. Wearing number 42. And after this game, we'll be back at 12:30, where we're supposed to have the Altamont All-Stars and the Westland Lions. And there's a called strike. The count now 1-1. Some of the Altamont All-Stars checking the end of this game out, as that's inside 4-2. Altamont, it's hard to argue which team has been more impressive than them. They've won both of their games by the mercy rule. 20 runs scored and 2 runs allowed. As here's the 2-1. Count now 3-1. we did the first game for Altamont against the Redland All-Stars. We got a comment on YouTube from one of their fans where they said, coming into the World Series, Altamont outscored their opponents 168-12 in 18 games. So they have been every bit of impressive so far. That one up the middle. Van Diver makes the play for out number 2. Definitely had the glove at the right time right there. So with 2 outs now, Quinn Turlip, the batter. So Van Diver cruising on the mound. And the first pitch high on Turlip. Turlip wearing the Evo Shield sleeve. You got the necklace on as well. 1-0. Turlip takes slow, 4-2. For Frontenac, although they won't be advancing to the World Series bracket, their week will not be over. They'll be in the Ironman bracket. 2-0. Turlip checks his swing. Home plate umpire says he did go. So the top 2 teams in each pool will advance to that World Series bracket, and the bottom 2 teams will go to the Ironman bracket. 2-1, though, the count now 3-1. And once all the teams are in their brackets, they will reseed them 1 through 12 for the World Series and 13 through 24 in the Ironman bracket. 3-1. Turlip takes down the middle, call, strikes, the count now full. With 2 outs, Van Diver, 24 pitches so far on the mound in his relief appearance.
Come on, if I can do it when I'm dying up here, you got this, Max.
Just misses outside, and Turlip works himself a 2-out walk.
Now batting number 15, Will Smith.
So now Will Smith. Smith fouls that one back. 0 for 1 on a day, 15 is. It's 11:13 Central Time in Crown Point, Indiana. 0-1. Inside on Smith, a good stop behind the plate by Grayson Davis. Kind of got some pretty sick catcher gear right there. He's got the American flag, chest protector, and leg guards. Here's the 1-1. High on Smith, count 2-1 now. Once again, it's a packed day for the RSN crew, as don't forget later tonight we'll have our RSN pigskin party as a swing and a miss. The count moves 2 across the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That will take place at Set 'em Up Lanes in Griffith, Indiana. 2-2. That one fouled away off the end of the bat. Smith stays alive. No batting gloves for the young man. That's something, a common theme we've seen as well throughout this tournament. I always wore 2 batting gloves. 2-2. Inside, 3-2. These kids probably would think that I wasn't man enough or cool enough just because I wore 2 batting gloves. And now people try to sport the no batting gloves look. Not for me. Not the biggest fan of that sting inside the hands on the inside. Pitches. 3-2. And a called strike 3. Catches the lower half of the zone paint by Van Diver on the mound. He throws a scoreless 5th inning. We'll head to the bottom half of the 5th. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
New pitcher in for the Frontenac All-Stars. It will be Clay Cornell on the mound.
42.
So number 42, Cornell, will try to throw a scoreless fifth here. Frontenac down to their final 3 outs, but for right now, trying to keep this at a 5-run game. Jack Thiel with their play-by-play, Zach Nelly on camera, Mike Dowan, the man himself, did a impromptu interview with the president and CEO of Cal Ripken Baseball yesterday, so the jack of all trades, we like to call him, producing today's game. Sure, he'll be doing some more interviews at that pigskin party later. Former Munster football player himself. So set to go here. Caden Schaefer as well checks in right field. So 0-0, Bentley Green here. 0 for 2 on the day. Green lifts that one up, shallow left field, and it's going to be caught. On the play right there was Quinn Turlip for out number 1.
Now batting number 19, Grayson Davis.
So Grayson Davis now. An RBI single in his last at-bat. Takes it low, 4-1. One-0. Davis. Sharp grounder, a diving play by the shortstop. Just couldn't get the throw off in time. A great effort right there by Bobby Nelson. Made the play on his knees.
13, Aiden Hale.
And the transition just couldn't go through for him. So Aiden Hale now with a runner on first and 1 out. As Hale takes the first pitch from Cornell, 4-1. One-0. And that one just misses outside. 2-0 now. Of course, after today's game, we'll do our Crowd Companies Lantern Man Superhero game, our Proud Union Home Plate game, and our Boilermakers Local 374 blue collar player of the game. Ball off the catcher, and that will allow Davis to advance to second safely. Actually, no, they're going to tell him he's got to go back. So Davis, he stopped his motion, and you can't do that. Once you make that motion forward, you either have to go or go back. You cannot stop. 3-0. That one lined to third. Nice play at third. The throw to second. No one on the bag, but the tag there in time. A heads-up play right there by Will Smith for out number 2. Now looks like a conversation between the manager, Chad Jenkins, and the home plate umpire. Just over the head. 4-1. Pinch hitter. John Rochester coming in. Rochester drills at the right field, and it will be caught Caden Schaefer on the play for out number 3. Clay Cornell throws himself a scoreless bottom half of the 5th. But the Frontenac All-Stars are down to their final 3 outs. As we'll head to the final inning as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
3 outs to go for the Frontenac All-Stars. A new pitcher in the game for the Florence Navy All-Stars. It will be Bentley Green now on the mound. So Eli Van Diver moves in at short. And Braden Jaques moves in at second. Owen Jenkins will move to center. First pitch. Pumps it in there for a called strike. Stanton Lilich will lead things off for Frontenac. Lilich 0 for 1 on today. 0-1. This is away for ball 1. So this is the third pitcher for Florence. It started with Braden Jaques. That's the 1-1. Just misses outside. 2-1 now. Eli Van Diver came in, and now it's Bentley Green to close things out. 2-1. Rain. Another heater. 2-2 the count is. Green, another fastball. Swing and a miss for out number 1.
Now batting number 10, Caden Schaefer.
Caden Schaefer, the batter now. Bentley Green, he's got some zip on that fastball. Fouls that one off. Kind of an excuse me swing right there. Once again, we'll be back at 12:30 here on the A field as here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, off speed. Thrown by the arm of Davis, or I should say Green. It'll be Altamont All-Stars and the Westland Lions. Inside for ball 1. Once again, that game at 12:30 as this game's been moving nicely along. 1-2. Inside the feet again. Schaefer backs out of the way. 2-2. Called. Strike 3. And Florence is 1 out away from going 3-0 in pool play.
Batting number 24, Elijah Weimer.
So 1 batter to go. Green just misses high for ball 1. If the score remains the same, Florence Navy will outscore their opponents 18-1 with a 3-0 record here in pool play. Elijah Weimer, the batter, 0 for 2 on the day, the catcher. 1-0. And Weimer takes away. You can hear that pop in the catcher's glove all the way here in the press box. Two-0. And misses high. The count now moves 3-0. Bobby Nelson stands on deck. Green takes his time on the mound, takes a deep breath, the 3-0, and misses high for ball 4. So a 2-out runner for the Frontenac All-Stars, and we'll see what they can do here. So Bobby Nelson now 0 for 2 on the day. And off speed. Countdown moves on to a throwback to first, but not in time. And I'll tell you with one thing. If Florence Navy needs to close the game, Bentley Green might be the guy. He's got a hard fastball and a knee buckling off-speed pitch. 0-1, and there's that off-speed pitch. Count 0-2 now, 1 strike away from closing this shutout out. Green takes a look, 1 strike away. The off-speed just a little bit high right there. Got some movement on that one. Gets his sign, shook one off, the 1-2. Oh, swing and a miss. Another off-speed pitch by Bentley Green. And the Florence Navy All-Stars will finish pool play 3-0 and officially advance to the World Series bracket here at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. Florence Navy, they defeat the Frontenac All-Stars 5-0. We'll be right back. And when we come back, we'll do our RSN awards here at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here as Florence Navy All-Stars win 5-0. Time for our awards. First, it'll be the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. They have offices open from 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. Your Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game will be from Florence. It'll be Braden Jaquiz. What a game that kid had. He had an RBI sacrifice, a single, and 6 strikeouts as he was a starter for Florence. So once again, your Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game goes to Braden Jaquiz from the Florence Navy All-Stars. Now time for your proud Union home play of the game by IKORCC, the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters, where you can build your future. Learn more at IKORCC.com. This one will go on the Frontenac side of things. It'll be the center fielder, Gannon Harina. Made a nice couple of plays running grabs in center field, and he will be your proud Union home play of the game. Now time for your Boils Maker Local 374 blue collar player of the game. You can earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. Learn about the apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. This one will go to the Frontenac side of things. Quinn Turlip had a base hit in today's game and really did a nice job extending the at-bats at the plate. So once again, Quinn Turlip is your Boilermakers Local 374 blue-collar player of the game. And of course, a big thank you to our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, our video coordinator, Claude Martinez, the man behind the computer behind me, Mike Dolwan. We had Zach Nelly on the video. Big thank you to our World Series tournament director, Adam Whitehouse, and our coaches and our fans and everybody who made this week possible. And of course, you, the viewers, for making this possible as well and tuning in and really giving us the best coverage in the region. We're going to be back around 12:30 for Game 2 here on Field A as you're watching coverage of the 2023 Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town